Alright guys, it's Dan on here, bringing you another video, and today we are back, we're on Black Ops 3, but that is not why we're here, as you've probably seen in the title. I know it's been quite a time not uploading videos, but that's because, that's because I've been doing college work and all that, but now we're on Christmas half term, a week away from Christmas Day. We're in a Christmas spirit, and the new fucking intro song is fucking sick. And yeah, let's do this. So we're playing Black Ops 3, but like I said before, that is not the reason why we're here. The reason is, guys, a little secret, I have found a computer which can run Black Ops 3, GTA 5, any other big titles such as the new Star Wars, which you might be interested in. Run that, it's really good. And you're wondering, how can a game like GTA run on high or above, high or ultra, like 60-30 frames, and it's less than like 300 quid. Well, you see, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas special deals coming on. So here's one of them. There's some of them on there even. So yeah, first of all, you're gonna have an AMD. Yeah, it's AMD. Sorry guys, but it's the only way you can do it because like Intel's pricey, but Intel's good. So it's an AMD. You're gonna have a toaster, AMD toaster. It's an AMD A6 5400K. As it's a K series, you can overclock it. This motherboard might be able to. I forgot to look on that. We'll have a quick gander. So yeah, it's AMD A8 5400K. Clocked at 3.6 gigahertz. It's a dual core, so that'd be two cores both running at 3.6 gigahertz. So that'd be quite fast. And you don't really need a GPU, graphics processing unit, GPU, but you'll need it to run the games at a high settings. But the integrated GPU, as it's AMD integrated graphics card and CPU on it, it doesn't really need a GPU, but it's better with a GPU. So you just gotta chuck a CPU on that, GPU on that. So the integrated is AMD Radeon HD 5540D. As I said, as it's integrated, it's not going to be that good, but it's good. You can still use it or run Minecraft games on like low 720p at about 30 frames, hopefully more, maybe depending on settings and depending on game. But Minecraft, it should run 1080p, high, full screen, and bam, should be fine on that. And next up is the motherboard. It's an ASRock FM2 A68M HD Plus. You can have up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. The RAM can be clocked at 1066, 1333, 1600, 1866, 2133, and 2400. So yeah, it can be clocked up to them. And you can have it in RAID if you would like it in RAID. If you want to RAID your card, you can do that. This got 6 gigabytes of SATA, and it's an FM2 plus socket, so it'll be able to fit in the RAM. Of course, you need that, and it doesn't say if it can overclock, but presume so. You probably can't get a lot out of it, but you probably can overclock it. So yeah, and the RAM which we're going to stick in this RAM is the Kingston 8 gigabytes of RAM. So I didn't get a product number for it. So look, I'm so organised, don't I? Like, come watch data, I'm so the organised guy. That's probably because it didn't have the ID number on it. It is the KVR16LN11K2/8 part number. So yeah, it's 2 times 4, so that's 2 sticks of 4 gigabyte RAM. So if you want, you can have 4 gigabytes of RAM in one computer, or if you want to put 2 in, but in 2 different computers, you can have 4 in each. But it's better to do it as 2 as you brought in a package, because it will run better in dual channel than single channel. So if you want, you can do that. And as the motherboard can have up to 32. In the future, like next year maybe, or your birthday, you can get more you can get another 8 gig of RAM, like 4 gigabytes of RAM. Put it in there, it's 16 gigabytes. Use the all 4 channel, so it'd be quad core. Bam, sick, and it'll be good. So these RAMs run at 1600 megahertz, so it will fit. So the motherboard will be able to use it. You might be able to overclock it, but it hasn't got heat spreaders on, so it might overheat, which is not good in a card because you'll break it. And as I was saying, the beefy GPU which I would need to run will be the Zotac GeForce GTX 750 Ti 2 gigabytes of RAM. 2 gigabytes of RAM? 2 gigabyte video card. 2 gigabyte VRAM. Okay. Got that out in the end, guys. So it's a PCI Express X16 slot, which will fit in the motherboard. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying it, so yeah. 2 gigabyte RAM, it's GDDR5 gig. 1.03 gigahertz it's clocked at, so that means that's how fast it's going to run, 1.3 gigahertz, but it'll be fine. It will run the game quite good. The card I'm using now is GTX 750 Ti from EVGA, and it works fine. I'm running this game about 40 medium, 450, but I should be running it at 60 when I'm not recording. It's at 60, but for some reason, there you go. Depending on the setting, 60 now. For some reason, depends on the location and that and what setting you've got. And it's on medium and runs 60, 70, depends. I think I got the highest is 90 in Black Ops 3, and like highest on GTA is 90, I think. Depends on the settings, I said as well. It's 144 millimeters, so it's quite a medium, longish card. Not that long, it's mediumish card, but it will still fit in the case. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on there. So it's got a 1 DVI-D dual link, 1 DVI dual link, and a mini HDMI. So you will need to buy a mini HDMI to HDMI to like big HDMI cable, or you can just get or you can get a converter from mini HDMI to HDMI. So mini HDMI male to HDMI female. So you can just use your cables you got now. So that's either one you want to do. Next up is where we're going to fit it all in. To fit all this, to house all this in the case which I have picked out. Bearing in mind, this is like a console, like kind of computer. Well, it's not console computers, like a console killer instead of a console. So you're going to have a side on the, going to be on your side where your console would be. It's a small PC, small case. God, I have to speak. It's a small case, so it'd be like, it's not much bigger than an Xbox, but it's higher. But sorry, the Silverstone Sugo SG11B. It's a micro ATX case, so it's quite small, but it will look like a Xbox or PS4. So it'll just be on your side, like your Xbox or PS4 is. Why am I standing still? It's the end of the round, that's why. So the PSU is going to be the EVGA 430 watt 80 plus certificate. So it's gonna have 430 watts. This computer only needs around 190 watts, but you don't want to like spend £5 on a power supply, as it is one of the main parts of your computer, because if you're gonna have a power cut, say it's gonna have a power cut, you don't want the power supply will kill itself to save the other components, but a cheap one doesn't, so it's just going to kill all your components. You're going to have to just buy a new one. So don't want to really spend too little on a GPU, but this is 40 quid, 30 quid, so it's not too bad, and it's an EVGA, it's a named brand, so it's going to be good. So yeah, that's the computer, and the subtotal of this, as I know that's what you really want. Subtotal is £274 and 96 quid. I know some Xboxes on its own are just 280 quid, no 250, I think they've gone down. I think 250, 300 quid, so it's in that price range, and it's going to perform better than it is. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Dislike the video if you disliked it, leave a comment why you disliked. Now we're connected to somewhere else. So yeah, bye.